Hey everyone, it's your girl Layla. Welcome back to my channel.
No matter what they try, I'll stay by your side. It's you and
So in today's video, I am finally going to be doing a review on this perfume. It is by Lattafa. And it's been like, this has been part of honestly like a series of videos on my channel because as you guys may or may not know, I did originally get scammed on Amazon while trying to purchase this perfume. And then I ended up doing a comparison video. And then also it was in my summer favorites. So there has been, you know, quite the series based on this perfume on my channel. So, you know, I'm finally gonna just review it for you guys. And then I'll also likely do a video on the original Yara. So if you guys are not already subscribed, please go ahead, click that subscribe button below. I upload 3 times a week, Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you're into this type of content, if you love fragrances just like I do, definitely consider subscribing to my channel. I upload 3 times a week, Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. So now let's get right into Yara 2 by Lattafa. I'm pretty sure this is pronounced too, but like I mentioned in all of my other videos, it's Tous. So maybe it's Yara Tous, but I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna refer to it as Yara 2. And this is the one in the mango colored packaging right here. It is super pretty. Definitely very summer vibes. Arabic princess summer vibes with this packaging. I absolutely love it. And you know what, there's gonna be more Arabic fragrances featured on this channel for sure because I have quite a few on my wish list right now, and one of them in particular is actually sold out. It's Haya. I really want that perfume. It looks amazing. So just holding this, the packaging and everything, amazing. 10 out of 10. It is really nice and weighty. Even the cap has a little bit of weight to it as well. And the colors of everything, I think the gold looks really nice with this yellow packaging. And on the pink one, it's actually silver and pink. So I think that those two actually complement each other as well. But yeah, this is how the packaging looks like up close. And it is beautiful. I got this on fragrancebuy.ca and it is 100% authentic. So if you are looking for the authentic one, definitely go there versus Amazon because that's where I got scammed in the first place trying to buy this perfume. So this is what the box looks like. I did keep the box for this video specifically. Also, I wasn't 100% sure if I was gonna love the fragrance, so I like to keep the packaging just in case I do eventually like either want to return it or I want to sell it on Facebook Marketplace. At least I have the original box and the original packaging. Just a couple things to note, if you haven't seen any of my other videos on this fragrance, there is a holographic sticker right there at the top and it looks like this. It doesn't look like a different one. If you get a different one, that means you got a fake one. And the bottom of the packaging does look like this. It does have a manufacturer date as well as a expiry date and all of Lattafa's website info, all of that at the bottom of the packaging. This fragrance was launched pretty recently. Actually, this was from last year. And I think this has the potential to be a summertime staple and a summertime signature scent for some of you. I don't honestly feel like this is a year-round scent, to be quite honest, because it is very heavy on the fruity notes in here, so I don't know how well this is going to perform in the wintertime. I only have experience with, I've only owned this for like a month, so I only have experience with specific types of weather with this fragrance. So I have experience with it in the spring type of weather and then in the extreme heat, which is what we're going through right now. So this is like, it's definitely summer right now. So I do want to talk about the notes really quick. So on top we have mango, coconut, and passion fruit, middle notes of jasmine, heliotrope, and orange blossom, and base notes of vanilla, cashmere, and musk. This dries down very nice and warm, by the way, and I don't think it's a very, like, I feel like this is kind of a complex scent, okay? So when I'm first smelling it just straight out of the packaging, I do get those fruity notes straight up. I get a little bit of the heliotrope, but nothing like Yara. The original Yara, you can definitely smell that heliotrope note. It is definitely very, very powerful. Even just smelling it from the packaging, you can get that heliotrope like powderiness. But this one, you only get it slightly. I'm gonna spray it on right now. I do have a lot of experience with this fragrance, like I mentioned, because I have worn it out quite a bit. I've worn this to work. I've worn this on vacation. This is the only perfume that I brought with me on my BC trip, which is crazy because, as you guys know, I love my perfume, and this is the only one that I chose to bring with me, so I knew that I loved it before I took it with me. So it opens up really, really nicely, really, really fruity and juicy. I talked about this in my summertime fragrance recommendations video, and I talked about how this almost smells like a tropical drink. This smells like a tropical vacation in a bottle, and that's what I love so much about it. I really don't have a lot of summer fragrances in my collection. I feel like I have a handful, but nothing like crazy. Like I mostly have a lot of gourmand, a lot of winter and fall type fragrances because of the climate that I live in. I live in Canada, so it's always like cold and wintry here for the most part. We get almost 6 months of that cold weather, that, you know, that weather where you can get away with wearing gourmand scents, you can get away with wearing more heavier type scents. So that's what I mostly have in my collection. So I only own a handful of summer scents, but this is definitely summertime fragrance, signature fragrance worthy. But yeah, it definitely opens up very, very fruity, and that lasts all throughout the whole time this fragrance is on your body. It definitely has that fruitiness to it. It is a true fruity floral in every way. Those floral notes do come out a little bit, but it blends really well with the fruit, so it still stays smelling like a tropical drink. To be honest, I would definitely take this with me on tropical vacations. I talked about this in my last video. It's like you're drinking a mango smoothie at the beach, maybe like a spiked mango smoothie at the beach. This is absolutely beautiful. It has a pretty good sillage on this one. I would say it creates a really nice moderate scent bubble. It projects probably an arm's length away-ish. I know my mom is really sensitive to this fragrance. She actually does not love this one. She prefers the original Yara to this one. She did mention that this one is very strong to her nose and that it does project when it's on me. So that's something to note, because I feel like with this one I can kind of go a little bit nose blind to it. Throughout the hours that I'm wearing the scent, I might not always smell it, but other people can smell it on me. I really feel like this is a beautiful fragrance, and it does perform really well in both rainy conditions, slightly like more springtime conditions, and definitely in the hot weather of the summertime that we have right now. It does perform really well. I would say that this lasts actually longer than the original Yara. Yara actually performs a lot better in the warmer weather. I was using it like a month ago when it was still spring and like spring type of weather where you get those days where it's like a little bit cooler outside. Yara did not perform the best in that type of situation, but it does perform better in the summer. And this one too, I feel like it performs really, really well in hot weather. So I think that this lasts around the 6 to 7 hour mark, and then it becomes more of a really close skin scent. You can definitely still smell it on you, and when I go to shower at the end of the day, I can still definitely smell it on me. So it does really last a long time. It is not like those beast mode heavy hitter perfumes like Delina where it lasts, you know, 16 plus hours. Don't expect anything like that, but for the price, it does really last pretty long on me. And I think the 6 to 7 hour mark is actually pretty good for a fragrance, because there is a lot more, you know, designer fragrances that are more expensive that last even less than that. So overall, I really do love Yara 2. I think it's a great summer fragrance. If you are looking for something along the realm of fruity and tropical, fruity floral, definitely check this one out. If you're more into gourmands, you want a little bit more of a powderiness, a little bit more of like a princess fragrance, I would go for the original, which is in the pink bottle. But if you are looking for something specifically for summer, specifically for vacations, definitely more tropical vibes, go for Yara 2. And that is all for this video. By the way, this is not sponsored by Lattafa. They don't even know who I am. I just really love their fragrances, and I hope one day that I will be sponsored by them. So that is all for this video. If you guys are not already subscribed, please go ahead, click that subscribe button below. I upload 3 times a week, Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I will see you guys soon with a new video. Bye.
I let you